I stand, I knock. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and open the door, I will come in. I will sup with him and he with me. We will share a meal together. Many times we use this very popular Bible verse as a gospel challenge, We will tell, after preaching the gospel, we tell the people, God is knocking at your door. But really, the first context of this verse is not to non-Christians. The first context of this verse is to the child of God. That is the first context. And when we read this text, there is, I don't know, I see a bittersweet contrast and a tension here. Let's start with the sweet one, because often people come to us, you want to listen to good news or you want to listen to bad news? Which one you want first? Tell me the good news first, okay? So we look the sweet part. The sweet part is that God wants to share a meal with us. And it resonates with us in Malaysia because we eat a lot. Someone says that Malaysians eat only one meal a day, 24 hours. And eating, really, if you look into the Hebrew culture and the Bible culture, eating, I will sup with you, you sup with me, And then when we get raptured, we go up, then there's one big feast called the marriage supper of the Lamb. Wow, I think God has very strong Chinese genes inside him. Malaysian genes. Yeah. So, and this eating, I think, is the epitome of relationship. I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, the church talked about that, isn't it? Yeah. How important the relationship with God will carry us through the time of storm. And so the beautiful part is that God wants to eat with us. How many of you want? Yeah. And if you're online, type there, I want to eat with God. Hopefully you'll do that. That is the good news. But the sad news is what? The sad news is God has to knock on the door to come to us. And I think that is very sad, isn't it? He's not inside the house. He's outside the house. That is the sad part. Terrible, isn't it? Terrible, isn't it? That God has to knock on the door of our hearts in order to come to our house, our life. It's a terrible thing.